Once more, the Duggar dynasty was shaken to its very foundation. However, Jim Bob's most recent eyebrow-raising opinion and Jinger's new LA lifestyle are not relevant at this moment. Jana Duggar, the eldest daughter of the Duggar family, is once again thrust into the intense limelight, as well as the internet is crashing. Why? For the simple reason that someone just found one discrete pregnancy page. As a result, our perception of the Duggars might shift irrevocably. Shall we begin? The oldest Duggar daughter is a mysterious and shy person. If you've been watching the reality show 19 Kids and Counting, you might recognize Jana Duggar as the beautiful, calm, and helpful oldest daughter who has spent a lot of time helping her parents raise their younger siblings. Her readiness to give up her glamorous lifestyle for a life of babysitting and gardening has earned her the nickname Cinderella Duggar. While most people in our family start dating when they are 19 years old and end it with a wedding cake and baby announcement when they are 21 years old, Jana remains famously single at the age of 34. Who among us hasn't wondered, why hasn't she gotten married? At some point in our lives. Does she secretly have a partner? Can she handle things independently? Still, no one had anticipated this. The accidental discovery that caused a revolution on the internet. An account on TikTok known as @Duggar 247 uploaded a video with the following title: "I found a hidden Duggar page and you won't believe what I saw." This is where everything got started. The 17-second film displayed a link that has since been removed from a website that was managed by fans and was called duggarlegacy.org. Jana Duggar's private journal can be found at the following URL: /blessingsbeyondcount2024/. Hold on. A personal journal? Even though the page was protected with a password, internet sleuths were nevertheless able to access it. In a span of 36 hours, Reddit, formerly known as Twitter, and Tumblr flourished. Several screenshots, some of which were blurry and others of which were not, were released, and just before the website went down totally, a cached version appeared. Along with that, there was a pregnancy journal on that page. Jana Duggar herself has signed and sealed the document, which is a surprising revelation. This is something that I never imagined would ever happen to me. It was a single line that marked the beginning of the journal. I don't know how to phrase this. I am expecting a child. Wait, what exactly is this? Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. An announcement of pregnancy made by a Duggar woman who does not have a wedding ring? Jana, the one who always follows the rules? This is the same person who once stated that she was waiting for God's timing? The entries that came after that were a mixture of hope, fear, and secrecy that made the reader's heart twist. Here are just a few excerpts that will leave you speechless. Journal excerpts that have been leaked. April 12, 2024. I attempted the examination 3 times. I sobbed while sitting on the floor of the restroom. It's not because of embarrassment or fear. It's simply disbelief. Here I am, carrying life, after all these years of second-guessing myself about whether or not I would ever even experience love. 26th of April, 2024. I have not informed anyone. There's not even Jessa or Joy. I feel as though I am betraying everything that I was instructed to do. Having said that, I also feel more liberated than I ever have before. Perhaps this has been God's purpose from the beginning, something that is more significant than the wooing checklist. The 13th of May, 2024. Today I felt a kick. Never in my life have I felt more isolated, or more alive. In response, the internet? There is a collective, what? Was it a genuine event? Could it have been a complex hoax? Some people believe that it was developed by artificial intelligence. Others, however, pointed out that the handwriting on the journal scans that were attached matched Jana's handwriting from older birthday cards that were seen in the family's television programs. What about the language? The original Jana. Raw, insightful, and poetic in nature. Who is the father of the child? Is the question worth $1 million? The journal contains no mention of any names made by Jana. The one I wasn't supposed to love, and the man who made me question the script are both phrases that she uses to refer to him. Fans are making a lot of assumptions. The following are the three most prominent hypotheses. 1. The pilot of the unknown. You may recall that in the year 2021, there were rumors that Jana was dating a pilot from the state of Arkansas. Not only were they seen together at a fundraiser, but they were also seen together at the wedding of a family friend. He was not from the Duggar religious circles, according to some people, and he had outsider vibes. Secondly, the cameraman ideology. Fans of Counting On observed that Jana frequently lingered in pictures with the same member of the crew throughout the show. A tall man with dark hair who is always behind the camera. Is it possible that he was the one who got her heart behind her back? 3. A confession made by a former missionary. This is a spicy one. A former missionary allegedly admitted to having a serious emotional connection with a Duggar daughter during a secret men's Bible retreat in the year 2023, according to a comment that has since been removed from Reddit. Even though he didn't mention any people, come on. Is there anyone else who fits? Where is the baby at this moment? Things are about to become even more intense at this point. The most recent entry in the journal was dated May 30th, 2024. There was a conclusion that read, "I'm heading somewhere safe. Somewhere where I can simply be myself. Perhaps I'll get back to you. It's possible that I won't." Jana's social media accounts have not been active since that time. It was brought to the attention of fans that she went missing from recent family birthday shoutouts as well as the typical Duggar garden photos. Are you too? Remaining hidden in a different state? Maintaining a low profile by residing at a friend's residence? Raising a child in private, away from the scrutiny of the public? Nobody is aware of it. However, if the page is accurate, the due date for the baby would be somewhere between December 2024 and January 2025. What was the Duggar family's reaction? Not a single sound. There has not been a single public statement made by any of the siblings, including Jim, Bob, Michelle, and the others. At a recent church function, Jessa Duggar was asked by a reporter, and she responded with a tight smile, saying, "Jana is a grown woman, and she is doing what she feels led to do." Mysterious? It's true. Explaining? Perhaps. The problem has not even been discussed by family bloggers such as Duggar Fam Life and The Hopeful Housewife. In light of the fact that they post about anything from Jana's preferred flower to the type of tea she consumes, this is seen to be suspicious. As the internet reacts, Team Jana emerges victorious. The overwhelming majority of people have shown their support for her, despite the fact that some critics have attempted to shame her by asking, how could she break courtship rules? TikTok is replete with videos that contain the phrase, "#free Jana, we love you girl." Others are referring to her as a hero, describing her as someone who defied the ultra-conservative script and made the decision to live her truth. There is already merchandise available, including hoodies with the slogan, "Finally Free Team Jana 2025, are now trending on Etsy. Whatever comes after this. So, let's be honest. There is more to the story than just a tasty headline. Jana Duggar may be carrying a child in secret. The emblem represents something more profound, a subdued form of defiance and a gentle form of authority. It's possible that she isn't searching for a journey of public repentance. It's be that all she wanted was to be a woman with a story, rather than a Duggar working from a script. It's possible that the page wasn't even made to be discovered. On the other hand, now that it is public knowledge, it has opened the door to something more significant. What if the Duggar daughters do not require any form of rescue? Is it possible that they are already attempting to save themselves, albeit in a secretive manner? The story of Jana Duggar is not yet finished. That much is abundantly evident. We will be watching the event, accompanied by baby bibs and popcorn.